What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies Also Videocast, and today we will be recapping the New York Yankees sweep over the Minnesota Twins. The Yankees have swept out the Twins, and that means that they are going to the ALCS. So that is right. We now have our third team eliminated from the 2019 playoffs, and that is now the Minnesota Twins. So they're officially out. I kind of feel bad for the Twins. They won 101 games this year. They had a very good year. They won 101 and 61. Very good game, very good season. The Yankees are just so good. They really are. And really the Twins were only 2 games behind the Yankees this year. The Yankees were 103 and 69, and the Yankees were 103 69. 59, and the Twins were 101 and 61. So it wasn't a huge difference, but unfortunately for the Twins, that's not going to mean anything, as that means that they're officially out of the playoffs. They got eliminated the first round. I guess they're going to have to wait until next year. So you have your third team eliminated. As I said, they're just completely outmatched in this series. Their pitching wasn't as good as the Yankees. The Yankees don't have great pitching. Luis Severino, he had a pretty good series despite not having much. I think he came back in like September for the Yankees, so he didn't really have that much playing time. He pitched very good. In the Yankees, Aaron Judge had a pretty good series. DJ Muto had a pretty good series. Edwin Encarnacion had a pretty good series. Brett Gardner, hitting a home run as well. Stanton did not do good. Sanchez did not do good. Torres did great. Torres is probably one of their best players. So it wasn't like, Sanchez, Stanton. Judge did a pretty good job, Aaron Judge, but it wasn't like Giancarlo Stanton and Gary Sanchez. They didn't really do that great of a job this whole series. So it was really like Torres, Cameron Maybin. He didn't get much playing time. He did a pretty good job. Yesterday's win over the Twins was 5-1. If you look over at the Twins side, there just wasn't that much production. Miguel Sano, 083. You got Nelson Cruz, who hit a home run. I believe the first game he hit 200, and it's really a shame. It really is. So Luis Severino pitched pretty good, and the Yankees have a really good bullpen. They have Zach Britton, Adam Ottavino, Aroldis Chapman, Dylan Betances, which I know he's they have some injury problems in there, of course. A couple of those guys are not playing. I know that. They're hurt and everything. I think Betances is hurt. I think. I'm not a Yankees fan, so I don't really pay attention to the Yankees. So I'm sorry if I got that one messed up. I do believe he is hurt. Yes, I think he is. I think he's out for the year. I think it happened so long ago. I don't remember. So I do think, but still, despite without him, they really have like three closers. Zach Britton was a closer when he was with the Orioles. So they have Aroldis Chapman, Zach Britton, Adam Ottavino, who they got from the Rockies. So, and listen, there were like a lot of rumors that the Yankees needed, Manny Machado last year, and they ended up going out and signing DJ LeMahieu, and he's been very, very good for them. So, the Yankees, they lost Aaron Judge for a while. He was 2 years in a row, he hit 27 runs. Stanton was out for forever. And here they are. They're advancing on to the ALCS. They advanced 2 years ago against the Indians. They were down 0-2, and then they came all the way back and won. This time they have a clean sweep, and they will face either the Houston Astros or the Tampa Bay Rays. Now the Tampa Bay Rays defeated the Astros yesterday and avoided the sweep, which I like to see. I didn't want to see anybody get swept out. So that means that I believe Justin Verlander is going for the Astros tonight, and looks like they're probably going to win. So it will be Astros-Yankees rematch of 2017. The Yankees played a very good series. Didi Gregorius hit a grand slam. Brett Gardner hitting one in the upper deck. There's a lot of guys who had very, very good series in this one. As I said, their pitching was good. Despite, the first couple games were kind of rough. Like the first game was a little rough. DJ had a pretty good series. As I said, Eddie Encarnacion, Torres, Urshela didn't do great. Gio Urshela did not do great. I know he's having he had a pretty good year, but Didi Gregorius hit 400 in the series. He was great. Torres, I would say that Torres and Gregorius were the top guys. I'm not going to review every game. But I mean, it went very, very smoothly for the Yankees. It really did. It really, really did. And who knows? This might be the end. I mean, for them, maybe this is as far as I'll get. You don't know. Maybe they upset the Astros. I literally have no idea. But it's possible. It's possible. Anything happens in baseball. I remember when Todd Frazier a couple of years ago against the Astros hit that ball all the way to the wall, and I think George Springer came up and robbed him. That was the difference maker in that ball game. So you just don't know what it's going to be like. But the Yankees definitely have a shot. They really do. I just don't think their pitching really matches up with the Astros. But Zach Greinke has been really struggling. You saw it yesterday. So the first game of the series, they won 10-4. Second game, they won 8-2, and the game yesterday in Minnesota, they won 5-1. So a clean sweep for the New York Yankees, as that means they're moving on to the ALCS. Now, kind of recap that one. As I said, I mean, the Yankees still won 103 games without Giancarlo Stanton, like pretty much the whole entire year. Like really, I know he came back a little while in June, and then he was gone again, and he came back at the end of the year. Well, he only hit 2 home runs the whole entire year, so they still broke the home run record for the second straight year. They're just a powerhouse team. They play in a tiny little ballpark. And I tell you what, if they don't win the World Series within the next 4 years, the Yankee fans are going to be infuriated. They really are. They're already starting to get a little antsy. It's been 10 years since the Yankees have won a World Series. Exactly 10 years, 2009 against the Phillies. We should have won. But anyway, against the Phillies, they defeated the Phillies in 2009. So it's been 10 years since the Yankees have won a World Series. So they're kind of due for a World Series. But if you really want to see a team that's due for a World Series, you should look over at Cleveland. The Cleveland Indians are currently hold the longest drought. Before that was obviously the Chicago Cubs. But anyway, so look around the other. We'll talk about another thing. We'll also touch a little bit on the manager situation. So around baseball, so I kind of touched on the Astros thing. The Astros obviously won the first 2 games. And then, so tonight at 7:07, Houston at Tampa Bay. Justin Verlander on the mound for the Astros. The Astros look to advance on the ALCS to face the Yankees, and the Tampa Bay Rays hope to tie this up and head back to Houston. But I think the Astros, this will be it for them tonight. I think they're going to finish it off and go on and face New York Yankees. I think that's what inevitably is going to happen. We're going to have a rematch of the 2017 ALCS. Do we see the Yankees maybe upsetting Astros? I'm not too sure. I'm predicting the Astros to win the World Series, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So if you look over at the National League, you have the Cardinals and the Braves, right? So the Cardinals, I think the NL has been obviously a lot more closer. You have the Yankees against the Twins, and you have the Astros against the Rays in the American League, which is kind of like it was a blowout for both teams, even though the Astros still haven't won yet. I mean, maybe the Rays pull one out tonight against Justin Verlander and they head back to Houston. I don't know, but you got those two teams. They're just kind of I don't want to say they're easy opponents. Definitely kind of the Rays, but they just stumped all over them. But in the National, you kind of have evenly matched opponents, like the Nationals and the Dodgers, and I think the most evenly matched is the Cardinals and the Braves. Now, the National League has been a little bit more exciting from a fan perspective, not as a Phillies fan perspective. You have the Cardinals and the Braves tied up at 2, and you have the Braves and the Dodgers, or the Dodgers and the Nats tied up at 2. So you got those two teams both going to Game 5. So obviously, Cardinals took Game 1 in that. Then the Braves won 2, and then the Cardinals won yesterday. Yadier Molina was the hero, and they're going back to Atlanta. Hopefully the Cardinals can finish them off. Hopefully they could do it. I don't know. I think it's more likely that the Dodgers finish off the Nationals than it is the Cardinals finish off the Braves. I love to see both. I would love, from a Phillies fan perspective, I love to see it. I would love to see, especially to see the Nationals get eliminated, because I could tolerate the Braves a little bit more. I can the Nationals. So, So especially the way the Nationals beat us up in the year, they totally had our number this year. I want to see them get knocked out. The Braves, we did not play that bad against the Braves this year. Phillies didn't, but we played horrible against the Nats. And the Nats fans, with the whole Bryce Harper situation, I would love to see them get knocked out. So I don't know. So we're going back to LA. You got Steven Strasburg, and you got Walker Buehler. Walker Buehler was amazing in that game one. Strasburg was great as well. He did not go that. He did not pitch game one, but he was very, very good. I believe that was game two he pitched. So he is very, very good. Ryan Zimmerman obviously was the hero. He passed Bryce Harper for most RBIs in postseason. They call him Mr. National, and he's very good. You know, he saw a couple of the Nationals fans being a little salty about Bryce Harper last night on their stories. I'm not going to say any names, but he saw a little bit of it. So you see that. So that makes me want to see the Nationals get eliminated even more. But looking at a fan perspective, can the Nationals win a playoff series? Could we see it for the first time in Washington Nationals history? Could we possibly see? I don't even know if they even won when they were the Expos. I'm not even sure. But could we see the Nats finally advance? Could we see it? I don't think we will. I think the Dodgers will win. I don't want to say I'm biased here, but the Dodgers are in the home stadium. Walker Buehler is very good. I think they're going to get to Steven Strasburg. Strasburg obviously pitches very well in the playoffs, but I just don't see it happening. I think the Nationals are done. I think the Braves will finish. The Dodgers will finish them off. If not, the Nats are not going to go anywhere past the NLCS. I do not see that happening. I think the Dodgers will win. They're going to be in their home. They need Cody Bellinger to be better. He's been really bad. Justin Turner's been doing pretty well. They need Cody Bellinger, like Max Muncy. He's been doing okay. They need Seager to do a little bit better. They haven't been great. I mean, they especially need Cody Bellinger to be there. He has not been there. So they need him to play better if they really want to. They are going to win Game 5. They really need Cody Bellinger. Yes, I do think the Dodgers will advance. I think the Nationals will choke yet again. They choked in 2012. They choked in 14. They choked in 16, 17. I think they're going to choke in 19. So I hope and think that will happen. So the Nationals, I think, are going to be done. I honestly, looking at it realistically, I said the Cardinals will win. I think the Braves will end up advancing. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be Braves, Dodgers, and I think you're going to see a rematch of the 2017 World Series. I think it's going to be Dodgers and Astros. If not, it's going to be Yankees and Dodgers. Now, if you look at it from the scenario where the Dodgers get eliminated tomorrow night, which I do not think will happen, I think it's going to be Braves, Astros, or Braves, Yankees. I think it's most likely going to be Braves Astros. It's either going to be Braves Astros or Dodgers Astros. So that's what's going to happen. That's my prediction. Yes, the Nationals will get eliminated tomorrow night. Predicting it. Dodgers are home. They had the advantage. Any home team has the advantage. You got Walker Buehler on the mound. Strasburg. I mean, he's. I don't know. We'll see if they could rattle him. Hopefully Cody Bellinger could be a little bit better. As I said, I mean, the Yankees did it. They did it. They swept out the Twins, and they didn't even need Sanchez. They didn't even need Stanton. Stanton's been horrible in the playoffs. They didn't even need any of those guys. I mean, not even Judge. I mean, they relied on Gleyber Torres and, Didi Gregorius and all those guys. So, yeah, guys, tomorrow night, you got the Cardinals and the Braves, and you got the Dodgers and the Nats. So tonight we have the Astros against the Tampa Bay Rays, 7-7, the first pitch. Make sure you all tune in. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. The Yankees advance on to the ALCS. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all later. Check out the social media link in the description below. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please tell your friends about these videos. I have a day off of school tomorrow, and because of Yom Kippur, a Jewish holiday. So if those who are celebrating it, happy Yom Kippur, and I will all talk to you later. Have a good day, guys.